Where do you see his career going? I mean, if you're sitting there making a prediction, what are you saying?
You know, someone quoted me the other day, I gotta watch what I say, I suppose. I said it wouldn't surprise me if 5 or 8 years from now, there's a 30 for 30 on Sam Howell about, well, he went in the 5th round, but look where he is now. That would not surprise me, just knowing how obsessed he is with the game, how competitive he is, and how talented he is today.
This is a guy who, if he had come out a year earlier, may have been a first rounder. This is a guy that was highly regarded. Sam Howell, the guy that the Commanders are all in on. A year after they turned every stone looking for every possible starting quarterback, they decided, we're going to go with the young guy, the cheap guy, and see what he has. And they would point out that if he would have come out in the draft a year earlier than he did, he may have been a first-round pick, not a 5th round.
Well, yeah, I mean, right? Sam Howell is certainly one of those guys I look at number 39 to go. His stats and their win-loss record could make 39, look silly after the year. He's got that potential here. But, with the enemy, Jahan Dotson, like we said, Curtis Sandel, Terry McLaurin, the running backs, the tight end play, I mean, they have a chance to be an exciting offense and catch some people off guard, and he can put up some.
You remember, he was the front runner for the Heisman that year, and coming out of a season where he lost 3 offensive linemen to the draft, a tight end to the draft, wide receiver Diami to the draft, and 2 running backs. That's 7 primary players off of an offense that was very dynamic and explosive. Go back and research that and see those things, and you'll see what we've seen. And I really do believe that. So I don't think this is as much a wild shot as people think it is. And again, part of it is because you're watching a young man like Brock Purdy have the season that he had last year, and you would like to think, wow, we have a guy that's got the same type of ability and skill set.
I watched the preseason. You can't tell me you weren't impressed with Sam Howell in the preseason. We all were. We said, hey, he's got a little something there to him. And then you watch him in that season finale against Dallas. You put all of that together, the UNC tape, the preseason game, and then the Week 18 performance, and you say, this dude can play in this league. And not only can he play, he can excel in this league.
All right, so Dan, what's the biggest key for his success being in Sam Howell's this upcoming season?
Eric Bieniemy, really. The offensive coordinator comes over from Kansas City, and the thing that I love about the marriage is if you had to ask me what I thought DB was great at, it's the RPO, the run-pass option. Kansas City has excelled at it for years. Yeah. And I think the thing I love about it the most is that there's layers and/or levels to these RPOs. There's actual pass concepts attached to them. What did Sam Howell major in at North Carolina? RPOs that had actual pass concepts attached to them.